Hey everyone, I wanted to address what's happening with Ravi Zacharias really quickly because if you know me, if you followed me, then you know for some time I've really endorsed his books, his podcasts, his speeches, his Bible studies. And this last year with him has been really hard. I can barely say his name without wanting to cry. This last year, he was diagnosed with cancer. He died. That was a really hard time for me. And then the allegations came out of sexual misconduct. RZIM recently came out and said they have been doing their own studies, and not only do they look very true, it looks to be darker and deeper, which leaves me heartbroken in many different ways. For the women that he sexually, there was sexual misconduct there. I feel terrible for those women, for everybody who has been affected by this. RZIM employees who thought that they were serving somebody who was worth serving. But with all of that said, what I wanted to also say is that as my mind, as my heart tries to make sense of all of this, we can only ever put our actual hope and trust and undying devotion in God. We cannot put that in man. And I may have been guilty of doing that too much with Ravi. So I need to own that myself, because clearly he was an imperfect human being in many ways. And I am an imperfect human being. Please do not put your trust in me. Put your trust in the living God. He's the only one who can always satisfy us, no matter what. I want to wear God's cloak, his hat, whatever you want, well. I want people to be able to see Jesus through me, but I can never be anyone's savior. Ravi could not. But what I know to be true as well is that the connection that I can make is this. When we got married, Sean and I, the man that married us, he also did our wedding, the pre-wedding, wow, no words are coming to me. Wedding counseling, pre-wedding counseling. And he told us one thing. He said that there's no plan B. That was our entire premarital counseling, was there's no plan B. Once you get married, this is it. That's what you want to focus on. Shortly after we got married, and I love that, the man who married us, who had been married for many, many years, got divorced. Here's the thing. There's no plan B. Does that become immediately irrelevant and not the truth because what the man displayed and told us that it wasn't true for him? No. That is still the truth for Sean and I. With Ravi, he talked about a lot of things that was beautiful and true from the Bible, from God, that I still believe to be the truth. Because he has shown himself recently to not have moral fiber, especially when it comes to sexual sin. Does that mean everything that he said from the Bible wasn't true? No. So my greatest hope in all of this is that anyone who has grown their faith because of what Ravi has said, that is still true. And we can leave the rest up to God, who is the ultimate judge anyways. Here are a couple of my thoughts. Take them or leave them. God bless you guys.